Hi, cousins. We're back. Gonzalez, still in G's. Haven't stopped dancing yet. Big, tremendous disco record. Courtesy of who? John Luongo. John Luongo seems to be the common thread in a lot of my jams, a lot of my history, a lot of disco. That's just what it is. That's the history. Haven't stopped dancing. Big record. There's a lot of stories with this one. Joey Carvello always tells me, I think he was the guy that kind of passed this on to John to get somehow Gonzalez people got to Carvello. I think that's the story. But the part about this record and this remix, and as I said in my John Luongo situation the other day, John Luongo didn't just take the elements that were given him in the multi-track and make that the mix. That whistle you hear in there, that's him in this record. That did not exist. That whole fucking Have a Stop Dancing whistle, that is all. That's all Luongo. You know, when you listen to Walk Right Now by the Jacksons, you listen to the album version, which is good. But then the 12-inch version, you hear this, the siren. That's Luongo doing that. That was not part of the production. That's the reason why John is at a different level than the rest of these guys that are just taking the existing elements and reconfiguring them. Now, I'm not saying that there's not an art to that, because there definitely is. And as a DJ, you know, we want DJ-friendly records. So you want the intro, you want the break. Although 99% of these DJs in the world can't mix regardless. For a guy like myself, who actually knows what he's doing, I love to have the intro, the break, the outro, break, whatever the hell it is. And it's great if it's somewhat on beat, even though there were live drums. But Luongo did the production, he did the post-production, he added, he used the elements that were there. And that's a Luongo masterpiece right there. Haven't stopped dancing yet. Look, guy Wally at the bottom again. Wally, man. Wally touched a lot of things in Capitol, cousins.